Law enforcement officers often believe in their infallibility, yet there are instances where their emotions overshadow their duty, leading to a misuse of power against individuals. This particular encounter serves as a valuable lesson for these officers, as they confronted the wrong person. Initially, we witnessed officers attempting to intimidate the individual for public filming, showcasing their lack of understanding regarding the rights granted by the Second Amendment. Let's see the first clip.
All right, how you doing today?
May I ask why you're filming?
I just feel like it.
You just feel like it?
Yes, sir. Trying to find anything interesting going on. Can I ask you the name and badge number? For?
You filming the petroleum. So we got a call.
Okay.
That's why I'm out with you.
All right.
People are concerned about you filming the petroleum.
Just seeing what I can find interesting to report on, you know. You never know when you're going to get that video that's going to make you a lot of money.
You don't want to give me your name?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. I don't like giving out my name. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
You're one of the Second Amendment guys, aren't you?
Second Amendment?
Yeah. Civil rights guys.
What's your name and badge number? Is there something wrong with Second Amendment? You don't like the Second Amendment?
I'm not going to have this conversation with you.
Well, you're the one brought it up, though.
No, that's just who you are, though. I've seen your picture on the emails, so.
If you don't want to have the conversation, why'd you bring it up?
In this clip, officers continued the relentless harassment. They went as far as attempting to falsely accuse the individual of creating a traffic jam in the middle of the road. However, he remained well informed about his rights and refused to succumb to the wrongful accusations. So, in the next clip, the officer is asking a few questions to the man, and let's see how smartly he tackles all the questions.
I do have a question for you.
Okay, question. I might answer it, I might not. You never know.
Why?
Why what?
Why do you do this?
Why not?
Knowing that we have sergeants that look at our body camera and would report any violation to our internal affairs office. Why do you feel the need to come out and police the police?
You never know. You know, sometimes they attack. Nope, I'm not causing that.
Watch what you're causing.
You see that right there?
I'm parked here because I'm talking to you.
You see where she parked?
Yeah.
She's out of the way.
No.
You parked in the way. I've stood here and watched several trucks come out
You're
here. I'm not causing this. No, that's projection. That is projection. There's plenty of places for you to park where they could have got through, but you refused to do that. You'd rather park in the way.
If you weren't here doing this, we wouldn't be out here.
She didn't park in the way. She did not park in the way. You parked in the way. You caused it, not me.
You did.
No.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
That's projection. That is pure projection. Your projection, your flaws on me.
My response.
That is your flaw that you parked in that driveway when there's all kinds of other ways to park.
Sir, it's not a flaw.
It is a flaw.
I have a question.
But anyway.
Question.
Did you come out here to start filming because you knew we were going to get a call on you?
Nope, I was hoping you wouldn't call. Nobody would call. I was hoping nobody would call. Have I done anything illegal? Have I broken any laws? Okay, so no. So it wasn't me.
Well, sometimes police officers are really irritated. They unnecessarily trouble the common man. Whatever, we roll up for the next clip. In the following incident, a man passionately voiced his demand for the police to release a homeless individual, but his plea was swiftly halted by the officers. Discover Officer Diaz's response and perspective on the matter.
You're yelling at us, interfering with an investigation.
I got my seatbelt off.
I'm not worried about your seatbelt. You're interfering with an investigation.
No, I'm not. Interference. Physical act, liar.
No, it's not.
What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Diaz, pull over right here for me, please.
For what? What?
I've already explained it to you. Interfering with an investigation.
I'm not interfering by saying leave him alone. By driving by and saying leave him alone.
Yes, you did, sir. Stop right here for me.
You
okay?
wanna bet? That's not interference.
That is interfering. They had to distract themselves.
Look me up. Look me up.
I don't need to look you up, man.
You need to call your sergeant. Call your sergeant right now.
You can call him.
Call your
All right,
sergeant.
if you want to speak to my sergeant, you can call him.
I want you to call your sergeant. I'm
Sir,
asking
can
for
you
your
pull
sergeant.
over right
I'm pulling
here for
over.
me? All right.
In this clip, Officer Diaz falsely claims the men are trying to interfere with the investigation. The officer was trying to stop him, and he said, "Let me talk to the sergeant." Then the officer refuses to call the sergeant. Officer Diaz says, "I don't need to talk to my sergeant." Let's see in the next clip.
Call your sergeant.
You can call him if you'd like to speak to him.
How do I call him?
On your cell
Get on the
phone.
hooks and call your sergeant right now.
You can call him.
Listen,
You'd like to speak to. I don't need to speak to my sergeant.
I'm asking for your sergeant. Go get him.
No, I'm telling you no.
Okay, you're refusing to get a sergeant.
You can call him.
I want your supervisor.
Call him, please.
How?
Now he parked the car on the roadside and talked to the sergeant. See what the sergeant says to the man.
Yeah. My name's Finn, aka Rights Crispy.
We're good. I'll meet you down here.
All right.
Sergeant Davis from the Sheriff's Office. How can I help you?
He said that I'm interfering because I drove by. I said, hey, that's freedom of speech. My kids yelled out, leave him alone. This guy starts saying he doesn't have his seatbelt on. That thing goes on before the car does. I always have my seatbelt. It's habit. Then he starts saying I'm interfering. Interfering is a physical act.
Shortly thereafter, the sergeant was summoned, but even their intervention failed to bring about any improvement in the situation. As a result, all those involved had no choice but to experience the walk of shame, facing the consequences of their actions. This argument made no sense between the officers and the men. How can you interfere with the investigation by the officers just by saying, leave him alone? In the end, these encounters shed light on the instances where law enforcement officers allowed their emotions to cloud their judgment, leading to a misuse of power. These incidents highlight the importance of individuals knowing their rights and standing up against wrongful accusations and harassment. It is essential for officers to understand and respect the rights granted by the law, such as the Second Amendment, and approach situations with professionalism and fairness. By subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it with others, you can help to spread awareness and promote a more informed and equitable approach to law enforcement interactions.